Let me show you all of the Larry mods all together. They're so much fun! Seriously, why do his eyes look so deranged? Hello you guys! Welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Morgan and I'm the maker behind LA Crochet, and if you're one of my fabulous returning crochet friends, then hey, welcome back. In today's video, this is actually a bonus video if you haven't noticed. So of course, normally I post on Thursdays. This week I had some extra crochet footage, so I thought that it would be fun for us to do a bonus video this weekend. Before we get into it though, be sure that you like this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more fun crochet related content in the future. Few announcements before we get started. My 10-in-1 Larry the Land Turtle food and flower mod pack is officially ready and it's currently being tested. I'm so excited for this pattern, you guys. It took me literally so long to do it. The pattern will be ready on Saturday, March 28th, and currently my level 3 Patreon members are testing it for me. I'll give you guys a closer look at all those different Larry mods in 1 second. My level 2 and 3 Patreon friends are also exclusively testing this top secret bonus pattern. And right now on my Patreon, we also are doing a plushie pageant where everybody can submit a plushie and everybody votes in like different categories. There's prizes. It's super, super fun. So there is a ton happening on my Patreon right now. If you'd like to join our amazing community, the link is in the description. Also, my next Palmstreet live is Saturday, also the 28th, the same day as the Larrys come out. Be sure to bookmark that live. If we get to 100 bookmarks, we'll do the giveaway and $1 starting bid and things like that. The link is also in the description. Well, alrighty, you guys, without further ado, let us get into this bonus video. Oh! You guys, we have stacks of Larrys. I'm currently working on writing the mod pack for Larry the Land Turtle. So this mod pack is going to include 10 different variations and it's going to be the food and flower mod pack. So some of the mods are going to be flowers and of course some of them are going to be foods. It's taken me quite a while to make all of these Larrys and so far I'm about halfway through. So for the rest of the day, I'm going to be finishing the other half, but I wanted to share with you some of the progress that I've made so far. So the very first one that I made, I just dropped one, Runaway Larry, is this adorable Blueberry the Land Turtle, Blueberry Larry, aka Blue Blairy. Shout out to Emily for that idea. We definitely need to call him Blue Blairy, but he is so cute. So I decided to make his head and feet, of course, in the lighter blue color, and then his shell is just one giant blueberry. And the great thing about it is, so of course, if you're familiar, the original Larry the Land Turtle pattern is no-sew. Very happy to report that the blueberry variation is also no-sew. All of these little frills and everything are crocheted directly into the body, so there's no need for sewing them on or anything. And I just love him so much, and these eyes are just perfect for him. Unfortunately, I cannot remember where these eyes came from. I found them in my drawer, and normally I always try to keep like the labels or business cards of everyone that I've gotten them from, but these ones did not have one next to them, so I'm not quite sure where these came from, but they're absolutely gorgeous and perfect for this modification. The next one that I've made is the Daisy Larry. It is so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. It's definitely giving spring vibes. We've been having crazy weather here, like 71 day, snowing the next, and then last night we had like tornado warnings, so like literally it's been insane. But now today it is beautiful outside, so I think, knock on wood, spring might be upon us. And this Larry is totally ready. So of course, again, this one is also no-sew. These gorgeous yellow eyes fit it perfectly. These are by Christine with What's Up Cupcake. I do wish that he had a fun name like Blue Blairy, but I think he might just be Daisy Larry for now. After that, the next one that I made, so this one is probably the most intricate slash difficult of all of the modifications, and definitely took me a long while last night to get all of the details together, but here we have it, you guys. Keeping with that food theme, we have Hamburger Larry. He looks so funny as a hamburger. Oh my goodness. So of course we have the hamburger, the little cheese that comes off the body, kind of like a little 3D thing, as well as the lettuce that also does that. And then on the top here, we've got some tomatoes and we've got some embroidered sesame seeds. These eyes are by Noelle from Noelle Creates. She is on Palmstreet. They're so pretty. And Hamburger Larry is also no-sew. The only thing that you'll have to do, of course, is just embroider those little sesame seeds on the top there, but all of these toppings and everything, the whole body, it works up all in one piece. Next we have Kiwi Larry. These eyes are also by Christine with What's Up Cupcake. These gorgeous sparkly sparkly green ones. And then on the shell here, so just to achieve this, we just did some different color changes and then embroidered these little kiwi seeds on top. So many people love kiwis, so I knew that we had to include a kiwi Larry in this bundle. And then the last one that we have here is not quite finished yet. This is going to be the strawberry Larry, aka the strawberry. Last thing I have to do with this one is just put the little stem on the top and embroider some of those strawberry seeds on it. These eyes are by J&K Knotted Co. They have these gorgeous little hearts in them and just fit the pattern so perfectly. So that is all of the variations that I have so far. We have all 5 of these guys. Like I said, my goal is to do 10. So the other ones that I was thinking was pineapple, pizza, rose, sunflower, and watermelon. So those are the other variations that I'm going to be working on today. This pattern is definitely taking me longer to work on just because I'm having to make 10 different Larrys, and it's kind of like, I mean, it's not really like writing 10 different patterns, but it's kind of like writing 10 different patterns, especially for the hamburger because there was a lot that went into this one. And then of course, just the sheer amount of time that it's taking me to make 10 Larrys, but I'm very excited to have a little Larry army, a larmy, if you will. This one is also a little bit different because on my Etsy, I'm going to be putting like the full pattern and then also just the mods, because I know there are a lot of people who got the Larry pattern and they would only need the mods. So that'll be at a lower price and we'll just include the modifications. And then of course, if someone hasn't gotten Larry at all, then there's also going to be the one with the full traditional pattern and then the modifications to follow. So essentially my Patreon friends are going to have 2 different documents to test, but I'm hoping it's going to work out perfectly because I know quite a few of them already have the Larry pattern, so they can look at the modification one. And then some of my newer friends who maybe don't have the original Larry pattern can look at the full one. All right, time for me to get to some more pattern writing. So the next one that I am definitely going to work on is the pineapple one because I am working in alphabetical order. Here are all of the lovely Larrys all in a row. Don't mind this absolute mess on the floor. I just have a bunch of little Larry feet and all of the yarn that I've been using. The speed with which a craft room gets messy definitely needs to be studied because what do you mean? I just cleaned my craft room and now there's already a bunch of yarn and like sinker eyes everywhere. I think I need to blame the sus birds. I think they might be behind this. You guys, I am freaking out. So yesterday I started to show you all of the different Larry mods and I am so happy to say that all of the rest of the modifications are designed and fully finished. This has taken me an incredible amount of time to do, like an uncanny amount of time. It's been so much work, but it's so worth it to see all of them together. So I think these are the ones that I showed you guys yesterday. I think I showed you the blueberry and the kiwi. And then of course the hamburger Larry, so iconic. And then also the daisy Larry. Well, I have all of the other 6 here. You can kind of see one of them right here. And I'm so excited to share the rest of them with you guys. I love them all so much. Last night we did like a Patreon exclusive live. I always like to do a Patreon live whenever I'm revealing a pattern for the first time so that I can show it to them in real time and like get everybody's reactions to it. It's so much fun. So last night we did another live and everybody loved all of the mods so much. It was so exciting. So I started to show this to you guys the other day. Here we have the fully finished strawberry Larry, or strawberry if you will. I of course made him in this pink color, but you could do it in the classic red or whatever you prefer. Up next we have the classic sunflower Larry. He's so cute. I love him so much. Oh, by the way, okay, so a bunch of these eyes, they're by Christine with What's Up Cupcake, J&K Knotted Co, Noelle. I will put their stuff below in the description for you guys so you can see where I've gotten some of these eyes from. But look at how pretty sunflower Larry is. He's so cute. I love how vibrant all of these colors are. So these eyes specifically are by Noelle. Okay, now guys, I love these so much. This next one, I'm like screaming that I was able to figure out how to do it. Presenting to you guys Pineapple Larry. Oh my gosh, look at this texture. Okay, so this is a lot of fun to touch, I guess. I've never designed a pattern like this before where there's a bunch of bobble stitches, but this took me an unusual amount of time to figure out how to get the spacing right on these bobble stitches and everything. But you guys, it is so much fun. I was really kind of determined to make this one have this texture on it and not just be single crochets, and I am so happy that I was able to make it work. These eyes are by Cozy Stitches, and I just love the lime green with the yellow of the pineapple. It feels very like tropical to me. Pineapple Larry honestly might be one of my favorites, but then again, they're all kind of my favorites, so I don't even know if I can really say that. The next one is Pizza Larry. So I finished up with the pepperoni slices. Honestly, you could probably do with a few more pieces of pepperoni on there. I said in the pattern you can make like 5 to 7 pepperoni slices maybe. And oh my gosh, look at these eyes. They're absolutely perfect for it. They're like these little red polka dots, and I thought that that emulated the red spots of the pepperoni so well. So this is a very fun pattern. I've had someone ask me in the past if I could make them like a custom pizza turtle. So I'm very happy to now have my own like pizza turtle pattern that is Larry the Land Turtle. We have 2 more to show you guys. So the next one is a watermelon Larry. Of course, same with the strawberry. You could do this one in pink or the classic red, but I did a mint body, a dark green underbelly, and then of course we embroidered all of those super fun watermelon seeds on there. These eyes are also by Cozy Stitches. So if you look at the sparkles, they're like this light purple. That's not purple. What am I talking about? Light pink sparkles. It really brings out the color of the light pink of the shell. I just think it's so perfect. And then finally, you guys, are you ready for this one? This is also one of my favorites. And I keep saying that, and I know they're all my favorites, but I truly, truly love this one. There's so much detail on it, and it's fully no-sew, and I'm very proud of that. The last one, you guys, it is another flower. We have the Rose Larry. How pretty is his shell? You guys, oh my gosh. All of those frills are crocheted directly into the body. Of course, I did the green underbelly to kind of emulate like the green of like a rose stem, you know what I mean? These eyes are also by Christine with What's Up Cupcake. They're kind of like an orange red color, so I figured it fit this perfectly. And yeah, fully no-sew, you guys. Speaking of no-sew, let me show you all of the Larry mods all together. They're so much fun. So 7 out of the 10 of these are still completely no-sew. So the only ones that require just a little bit of sewing are the pizza turtle, just to get these little pepperoni slices on the shell there, the pineapple turtle, just to get that pineapple stem on there, and then the strawberry turtle, just to get the strawberry stem on there. All of the other ones are completely no-sew. So the frill on the blueberry, that's crocheted in. Don't they all look so fun all together? The amount of time, you guys, that it took me to crochet 10 Larrys is insane. So in this pack, of course, we have 10 different mods. 3 of them are the flowers, the daisy, the sunflower, and the rose. 2 of them are like traditional food items, so the hamburger and the pizza. And then 5 are fruits. So we have the kiwi, the blueberry, the strawberry, watermelon, and the pineapple. I feel like doing that reel where it's like, minions, tonight we steal the moon. So yeah, I love all of them. At the time you guys are watching this video, so I am planning on this being like a bonus video. I'm gonna try to have it up on Saturday, maybe Sunday at the latest. So obviously you know what day it is if you are watching it on the day that it is released. But all of my level 3 Patreon members are automatically able to test this pattern. And of course they can test however many different variations they would like to. I never cap it or anything like that. And the pattern is going to release on Saturday the 28th. So that means the feedback is due on the 27th. So if you were watching this at the right time, you still have time to test. If you would like to test, then check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. Oh my gosh, one last thought. So last night on the Patreon live, when I was showing them to everybody, somebody suggested that I make a grape Larry, so like light purple body, and then this, you would just do the bobble stitches, but you make it a dark purple. So it'd be like a bunch of grapes, and then you just wouldn't do the pineapple stem. I thought that was such a good idea. And then somebody else said, I think it was Mackenzie, that we could do a raspberry one too with like pink or red and just without the stem again. So of course you're still kind of following the same pattern for the shell and everything, but it would still be like 2 more variations that you could do in the pattern just by changing the color. We love a versatile Larry. Though I have spent very much time on these Larrys, I am not able to rest just yet because now it is time for me to work on my top secret pattern, which unfortunately I cannot show you guys any of that pattern writing process because of course it is top secret. It is going to be secretly tested by my level 2 2 and 3 Patreon and YouTube members, and I want to have the pattern available to them by Saturday the 21st. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work on that right now. All right, you guys, so I just finished writing my top secret pattern, and here it is, a censored box. I'm sorry I can't show it to you guys yet. I really wish I could have filmed some of the pattern writing process because this one actually went like really smooth. Like I barely had to frog anything, and I just always love when that happens. It's usually rare, but I love when it happens. And I'll be able to announce what it is once the pattern is ready and like fully done being tested, but I think it's probably going to be like around April 5th or so when I can announce it. But to give you guys a little hint just for being my fabulous YouTube community, it is another splooting friend. So we are adding to the sploot squad. This is the sweetest baby. It's so cute. It is not silly slash uncomfortable like the Sussbirds or the shark with the laser beams. It's definitely more like cutesy, but it's absolutely adorable. But anyway, guys, between all of the Larrys and this new top secret pattern, I have been in the pattern writing trenches like crazy, and I am ready to crochet some projects just for myself that I wanted to make for a long time now. So I'm going to make, this is called Drippy Frog. This is by, hold on, let me see here, Perfect Crochet. How adorable is this frog? It's so cute. I only wish that I had like green fluffy yarn, but alas. Wait a second, wait a minute, hold on. I might have some fur yarn in here. So I just realized that I have some of this like pink fur yarn. I have no idea where this came from. I've been wanting to get more fuzzy yarn lately ever since I made that giant Momo, but that was faux fur and it was like super thick, so I would love something that's thinner, kind of like this, that is the same size as like Parfait Chunky or something like that. Somebody mentioned, I think Premier has something like that, and I'm definitely in need of a Premier order, so I actually should probably do that today at some point, but definitely need more yellow yarn, more like cream and blue and green and things like that. Oh, and definitely more brown. I go through brown like crazy. So I thought maybe I would get some of that fur yarn once I make that order, and then we'll try that out. But now I'm kind of wondering if I should make a pink frog. I know it's not green, but I feel like that could be really cute if I made a pink frog. Let me see, what color would go well with the pink? I wonder if we did like a, that's a little weird. What if we did Very Berry for the raincoat? Also, who else is sad that Premier took away Very Berry? I think they also took away Peacock too. They took away others, but I don't think I used those ones. I think these are the only two that I used. I think these two together, that could be really cute, I think. And then maybe for the umbrella, we'll do like a pastel colored thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this out, you guys. Okay, so thankfully this yarn is actually pretty easy to work with. I was a little bit nervous. I don't think I've ever actually made anything out of this yarn. I think I've only ever used this stuff for like embellishing certain things, like wing details on dragons and things like that. So I was kind of nervous, but luckily it seems to be going pretty well. I'm, of course, mostly just going based off of feel because you really cannot see anything with these stitches. But thankfully I have the correct number of stitches in each round, which is always a gamble with fur yarn. So we're doing great. I just finished the body and this is what it's looking like. It kind of looks like a fuzzy dino just without any limbs or anything. So right here is the belly. I ended up doing that. So it says you're supposed to use like the white fluffy yarn again, but I don't have any of the same white fluffy yarn. So I ended up doing the belly patch with Feels Like Bliss yarn, and I think it works pretty well. Or like a similar texture. So now we're gonna move on to making the arms, the legs, and the eyes, because he's gonna have two little eyes poking out from up here. Do you see all these little like fuzzies in the air? So it turns out when crocheting with this fluffy yarn, the body was actually the easy part. I just completely struggled to get the legs and the arms made. Making the magic circles, and especially they were like 4 in a magic ring, which is really hard to do, but he's looking really cute so far. Just a little fuzzy guy. So now the last thing to do for the body is actually make the eyes, and apparently we need a hot glue gun. So luckily I have one of those, but I just finished. So you assemble, like you have the little eye like that and the little eyeball, and then we assemble it to, oh my gosh, the back eyelid. I don't know, everything is so small and so fluffy. So the process is quite difficult, but I know it will be worth it in the end because it's going to be so fluffy and cute. Before I show this to you, I just wanted to give a little warning. This is a little bit of a jump scare warning, so if you don't want to see what I'm about to show you, just look away. The way that I sewed the eyes on, he looks especially, what's the word? Deranged? Look at him! Why does he look like that? He's like, Honestly, why do his eyes look so deranged? Like Sussbirds, their eyes were deranged in a different way. I think because they had like squinty eyes, this one, and it's totally because of the way that I made the eyes. Like the picture looks way better. But mine, maybe the yarn that I used for the white was just too fluffy. Maybe I should have used like acrylic or something like that. But I think his pupils are too prominent, and that's why he just has like this really wide-eyed look on his face. I'm going to try to kind of change the look of it a little bit by giving him a smile. I just really hope that giving him a smile doesn't make him look even creepier than he already is. I don't know, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and this is just gonna be staring at me. Okay, I do think that the smile made it a little bit better. I think it makes it look a little less deranged, which is surprising, but still I am a little bit terrified because we got some Sussbirds in the background, we got some shark laser beams back there, and now this guy? I think this might be too much for one room. So I was looking at the pattern and I realized I actually don't have one of the things that I need in order to make the little umbrellas. It says that you need, what is it called? A flower stem stick, and I definitely do not have that. So we might skip making the umbrella for now. And I thought, well, if we're skipping the umbrella, then maybe I shouldn't make the raincoat either, because then without the umbrella, it might look just like a hoodie. So I think I'm actually gonna leave him like this for now. He's just a cute, fuzzy, little deranged froggy man. Oh, wait. Okay, I just had an idea to maybe do something here. Give me 1 second. Oh, wait. He's terrifying. So, okay, obviously I had to give him evil eyebrows. If I thought he looked deranged before, I mean, look at him now. These eyebrows were definitely the perfect addition. And if I get some of this little fuzzies out of the way. Yeah, so we can see his mouth a little bit more. There we go. Now we're cooking. Guys, you just witnessed an evolution of what was supposed to be this adorable little froggy that perhaps got caught in the rain with his cute little rainbow umbrella. And now I have turned him into an evil, fluffy, froggy mastermind because obviously I had to. Honestly, I think the eyebrows make it. If I wasn't going to do the rainbow outfit, we had to do something else. And this is the obvious correct answer in this instance. I mean, imagine we're just talking, oh my gosh, guys, how's your day going? And wham, jump scare. Okay, but serious question, who would you rather look out your window and see staring back at you? I still think Sus Chick is a little more unhinged, but this is a strong honorable mention. All right, you guys, today I am the fun aunt. I threw a baby shower this past weekend and it was so much fun. I made several balloon arches. I will put one picture up on the screen for you guys so you can see what the one balloon arch looked like. I also crocheted this adorable dog and like embroidered the little eyes for it, and it just turned out so cute. I was very proud of my balloon making abilities. Today is the first day of spring, and as the first day of spring, I thought that it would be super fun if we made another flower garland. So for this flower garland, I'm kind of thinking of going more the like pastel route. So I made a bunch of the flowers already. We have some ones with the purple centers, some ones with the blue centers, a few with the mint green, and then one with the orange, and I'm currently making one with the pink one. I'm only going to be able to fit 8 flowers on the garland, so that's why I have like 2 of some and only 1 of the others. And then I'm going to do this color for the actual cord, so it's just going to be very pastel-y and fun, perfect for spring. My next Palmstreet live is the 28th, so I'm just trying to like slowly build inventory for it. And last time I had the sunflower garland and everybody really loved that, so I want to have another one available. Alrighty, so I have my cord made and I'm starting to attach all the little flowers to the garland. The pattern for these flowers, so I used the video here on YouTube. It's a little like flower bag charm tutorial. It's by Mima Makes. I'll link it below for you guys if you'd like to make any of them, but like I said, you could use it for garlands like this, or also I think the intended purpose is actually flower bag charms. So you could also just put these little flowers on some keychains and do it that way. I actually made some of of those for the marketplace. It's just a very quick pattern that works up super easy if you were looking for some keychains to make for like spring markets or things like that. I always have to plan out where I'm going to put the little flowers with these stitch markers just because I do not trust myself to like space everything out evenly as I go. It's kind of like when you're writing on a poster board and you make the letters super big in the beginning and then you realize halfway through that you don't have enough room for the rest of them. So all the letters are just kind of smushed at the end. That's kind of how I feel it would happen if I tried to do it without marking it with stitch markers. I was trying to think of some other ideas that I could do for some garlands, maybe some like more spring themed garlands or something like that, or maybe something for Easter I thought would be really cute. I feel like garlands do really well as kind of holiday decor, or also something that like people could hang up in their offices or maybe teachers could put in their classrooms and things like that. So I feel like themed garlands are really fun. Plus it's super easy to switch out like throughout the year to do the different themes. Oh my gosh, guess what? Last night I finally finished K-pop Demon Hunters. So maybe like 3 months or so I turned it on and I started watching it, and then I don't know, I think I got busy and I turned it off after 10 minutes. But it's not because I wasn't enjoying it. I think something happened and then I had to go do something. But I was making these little flowers last night and I thought, oh my gosh, let me turn something on. So I was scrolling and then I saw the movie in my like currently watching folder. I was like, oh my gosh, let me finish this movie. And it was so good. The style of animation was really cool and the music was so good. The whole movie I was like, I need to look up who is singing right now. And then at the end they showed like the real life singers who were actually doing the voices. So yes, for everybody who has been asking me, have I watched the movie? I have now officially watched the movie. The strangest thing to me though was that like cat. I thought that that was very funny. I've seen a lot of people crocheting that cat and I knew that it was in the movie, but of course I never really got the reference. Also the bird with the hat, his like little sidekick. Anyway, I just finished attaching the 7th flower. That's what it's looking like. So I just have one more to do here. And it is done, you guys. Here it is. It's so pretty. It actually kind of matches my sweatshirt a little bit. I love these colors so much. So this is, I believe, Loops and Threads Soft Classic Acrylic or something like that. They look so fun together. It's so perfect for spring. I'm very excited to have this at my next Palmstreet Live, but let me give you guys a closer look here. That is how they all look. And it's pretty simple to make too. So this is definitely becoming like one of my favorite things too, is to make garlands. And this is what it looks like kind of hanging up. So this is the idea. It's so pretty. I love all the pastel colors. So you can hang it on your wall, on your desk. I love these little ties on the end so anyone could like hang it wherever they wanted on like hooks and command strips and things like that. All right, guys, and that wraps it up for today's little bonus video. Thank you so much for watching and for coming along as I did some of these little extra projects this week. As always, if you were crocheting while watching this video, let all of us know what you were making in the comments, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!